cool stuff coming up. About to grab some new skinnies. If you don't know what skinnies are, they're the skinny front wheels you put on your car if you are looking to get some really fast times at the drag strip. Well, anyways, it's gonna be good, and it's big thanks to my good friend, Miss Emelia Hartford. She's gonna be helping me out. She's gonna be giving me these wheels, and I'm looking forward to throwing them on the car and going faster. And I just picked them up right now. There you go. These are my new front skinnies. These are the Weld Venturas right here, and they are 20 by 5 inch. So I'm gonna get these on my C8Z, and they should fit well. Hopefully no issues. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Should be a good time. Big thanks to Emelia. You all know who she is. She's an avid drag racer, everything racer, loves cars, builds cars, does a lot of awesome stuff, has an amazing YouTube channel. Make sure you all go follow her. And she's helping me go faster now. For those who are wondering, can I fit skinnies in my front passenger seat? You can. 20-inch by 5 skinnies can fit in your passenger seat. I forgot to grab some plastic stuff, so I just used some shirts I had or whatever, threw in here, old workout shirts, whatever, and my racing jacket. Threw it in there to keep it from like doing any kind of scuffing of the seat. I gotta be careful while I'm driving. I wasn't very smart about that, but all good. But yeah, you can fit them. 2 skinnies there. If you want to, you could throw your drag radials on the car, drive to a drag strip, and then throw the skinnies up front right there and drive all the way there, and you'd be all right. It actually works. Alrighty, so I just made it over to Famoso Drag Strip, and I'm gonna be running my C8 Z06 here at the track today at my own event that I put on, which is called Red List. I put on this amazing drag racing event that happens 3 times a year. All different kind of cars come, GTRs, Corvettes, Camaros, Mustangs, you name it, all very high horsepower cars. In a way, it's our California Texas 2K. But a lot of really cool cars are coming. Right now, I'm getting the car set up. I'm gonna be throwing on my drag radials to do some drag racing today. The DA should be pretty decent for California. Maybe barely a little bit negative, not too much, but it's gonna be good today. Weather's looking good. It's gonna be nice and cool. I should have great air for the car to breathe because it's naturally aspirated. I'm trying to get the sun out of my eyes. But yeah, it should be a good one. I got the drag radials I'm gonna throw on, and also the skinnies. Once again, big thanks to Emelia Hartford for making that happen for me, being able to have these things available for me. So throw the skinnies on and see how much that helps. Also, I got my AWE switch path exhaust system on the car as well. It add a little bit of horsepower. How much exactly? I know on their website, I believe it's like 11 or so extra horsepower and 14 foot-pounds of torque, something like that. So we'll see how that helps me on track today. It should be fun. Skinnies and the exhaust, we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna do my first run of the day. Sorry, that's a little bit of rubbing. When you get these skinnies on and you got your car lowered, it's gonna rub a little bit. Alrighty, so I'm lined up right now, just standing by, getting ready. I'm actually turning my car off real quick to let it cool down. It should be pretty good. I'm looking forward to it. This is my first time running with the drag radials, skinnies up front. I have not run with skinnies ever before, so this should be interesting. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna be going pretty fast up on the top end, so hopefully everything works out well. So they're telling us to turn our cars back on, so I'll fire up and make sure my launch control is good to go. There's 2 cars ahead of me right now. One just did a burnout, the other one is about to. Once this guy moves up there, I'll turn on my car, just trying to keep it as cool as possible. Right now, water temp's sitting at about 160 something degrees. Make sure my launch control is good to go. So I'm gonna put it in sport mode. Once you pull it in sport mode, I'm gonna put it in drive. My traction control, hit it twice. 1, 2, okay, there we go. Boom. It's in sport mode, it's good to go. Let me make sure my launch control stuff is set at the right, okay, it's set at the right RPM. Should be good to go now. When you do your burnout, you're gonna wanna make sure you hold both pedals in, bring up the RPMs, let go of the pedals, and then boom, go. Make sure you let go of the brake too. I got both pedals in right now. Gas in. Boom. There we go. All right, so a little bit of burnout, let me back up to get back in line. All right. Alrighty. I'm gonna do a single person run. Single person run, all right. My 60 foot wasn't that great, but it looked. Alright. That was my first run. 60 foot was 161. I launched with a 6% slip. I should have done it with a 5% slip, but I'm gonna try again in a little bit. I'm gonna let the car cool down some. It said 161 on there, so that wasn't that great, but we'll see what happens. It hooked though. Man, that thing felt solid. Thank you so much. 10.48 at 131. Even with the 161 60 foot, I'm gonna go quick today. I just gotta get that 60 foot down about 1/10 and I'll be 2/10 quicker. So, and I'm gonna let it cool down for like 20, 30 minutes. Then I'm gonna send it again. But 10.48 for my first pass. I'll take it. I'll take it, 10.48, all right, not bad. As you can see right here, 10.48 for my first run with the 161 60 foot, 674 for my 8th mile, 105 for the 8th mile, 131 for my mile per hour for the quarter mile. So it's a start. I'm going to mess around with my launch control. Obviously, I'm still full weight here. I got a seat and everything in here. I didn't pull out anything. All I did was throw on these front skinnies, and then I got my beautiful AWE switch path exhaust on the car, looking quite well. Car's a little dirty right now, so don't mind that. And I got my 20-inch drag radials too with my forged light wheels and the MC5s. And if anybody needs any of these parts, whether it's the exhaust, the wheels, or anything like that, just please reach out to me, www.jesseiwujiperformance.com, and I can help you out. First run of the day, not bad. I'll start off with a 10.48. Alrighty, I'm getting ready to do my second run of the day. It's been a very, very busy day. A lot of super, super cool cars running. So I've been super busy. It's like 2 o'clock, basically 4 hours into the event. I'm doing my second run because I've been so crazy busy. It should be a good one. I'm making my launch control a little bit more aggressive. So 5,000 RPM launch with a 5% slip versus last time I did like a 6% slip or something like that. So I'm making it more aggressive. I'm racing against a Porsche 911 S or Carrera S. I don't even know, something like that. I don't know the Porsches that well. Alrighty, this should be interesting. I'll turn down this radio. This is my event radio. Alrighty. Alright, so did a decent burnout, halfway decent burnout. We'll see how this goes now. Launch control is where it needs to be and get lined up. My 60 foot wasn't that great, and it got me. He had a better 60 foot. He had the 60 foot I should have had. My 60 foot was terrible. Oh man, my 60 foot was terrible. He got me though. He got me. Yeah, 161 60 foot. That's killing me right now. I have no clue why my 60 foot's doing terrible, but it is. Thank you. I did a 10.46, so a little bit quicker this time, but my 60 foot, it's not there. My 60 foot is everything right now. I mean, I did 107 mile per hour in the 8th mile. I'm doing a 10.46 at 131. My 60 foot is 161. I mean, I'm usually a 10th quicker, and it's just not there right now. I don't know what's killing me, why my 60 foot is the way it is, but it's just not helping me right now. Ah, that's annoying. I need to figure what's going on and get it right. So I'm about to get my third run in right now. I lowered my tire pressure. I went from about 20-21 PSI down to 18. I think the car is real sensitive to the tire pressure, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully that allows me to get a better 60 foot. Alrighty, getting ready to do this third run. Oh, there's a little bit of rubbing right there. I highly suggest checking out your ride heights before you put on these skinnies because the ride height affects it. You might have a little bit of rub. Okay, so the car is nice and cool. We're gonna do a quick little burnout, and at the burnout, we're gonna make a pass down the track. We'll see how it goes. My tire pressure is lowered down to 18 PSI. I got my launch set at 5,000% slip. Sorry, that's the rubbing right there. For whatever reason, I cannot get past the 160. I've done 1.5s. I've done 1.5s before. No issue at all. And now, for whatever reason, I cannot get past the 160, and it's killing me. It's freaking killing me. I'm upset. There we go, 10.46 again at 131 mile per hour with a 673 eighth mile, 107 mile per hour, 60 foot. That's where it's at. And I don't know what else to do. I mean, I'm launching it. I'm doing what I can. It's just nothing's working. I don't know what I did different to get better 60 foots before. I mean, the car's hooking, it's doing what it's supposed to do. It's not 60 foot in right now, at least as good as it should be. Now, I mean, obviously I can't complain. A 10.46. I've had 3 runs today and all 3 of them were 10.4. Is that terrible? No. What it should be, I should be better. I literally should be at least bare minimum in the low 10.3s, but maybe high 10.2s. The car's not 60 footing and I don't know why. My RPMs and slip percentage are set at the maximum that you can set it at, and that's still not doing the job. I don't know what else to do. I mean, maybe lower my tire pressure more. I don't know. I mean, really what I need is just I need a 15-inch conversion on this car. Alrighty, so that's it. A little bit of a fast forward from the track to the garage. Pretty much threw the skinnies on, which actually my skinnies are sitting right there. And I have my drag radials on too. These are 305s. Those are 20 by 5s. Anyways, threw those on and they look good. The car drives straight. You know, it's quick. You know, I went 10.4s, all 3 runs. Didn't get to get a last run in because there was a car that had a little bit of an issue at the end of the event. So we couldn't run our last run, but it's all good. Did what I could with what I had. For some reason, the car didn't want to go faster than a 160 60 foot. I got to figure out what the deal is because I have gone 152. The track prep was good. The car was hooking. I don't know what that formula is. I don't know what allows for a 1.5 60 foot. I don't know what makes it not 1.5 60 foot. I really don't know. So I got to figure out. I don't know if it's a tire pressure thing. I don't know if it's I don't know. I have no clue. I just got to figure out. I need to talk to someone who might have the ins and outs of this car to know kind of what to do. Because once I get this thing to 60 foot properly, then we'll be good. Not that 160 is terrible. It's not terrible. Obviously, I still went freaking 10.4. 3 runs in a row. No issue. It didn't go any slower than that. Literally all 3 runs. 10.48, 10.46, 10.46. Like, you can't really complain, I guess. With the skinnies on, I was hoping to go quicker because when I had these big freaking wheels on, I went 10.44. So, but that's when I did the 152 60 foot. So I figured if I did that same exact 60 foot again, with that, let's say they had the skinnies on, I did the same exact 60 foot again. Yesterday, I would have easily gone at least 10.3s at the minimum. Fun event, good times. Thank you all for tuning in.